Hello everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm the head of branding and creative design at Coding Life. I am one of the leading members in the creation of this behind the scenes series where I spent way too much time editing the first episode, yapped a whole lot with the creative team aka Jar Jar, Elliot, and Adam, and I'm responsible for sticking a camera in the faces of our entire team. This episode I'll be talking with the current Coding Life members about their vision. I am now in CLC and hopefully I run into the other Coding Life members so then I can talk to them about what their vision for Coding Life is. Look who I found, it's Sam.
Hey, how's it going? So my vision for Coding Life is to light a spark in people's eyes and help them adopt a different mindset and look at the world in a better way and just push them towards their full potential.
Very nice. Say hi.
I would like to invite some very interesting guests to tell their inspiring stories to our guests at Sutter and the grade UBC student life.
Look at who finally came into CLC. I've been asking all the Coding Life members the same question, so I'm gonna ask you. What are your goals for this year for Coding Life?
Wow, you're putting me on the spot.
What is she
I think the main goal is to build a core team, get everyone comfortable with one another, but the objective is to hopefully film a series of about 20 episodes before April, and we're going to have to figure out the specific numbers later, but we're going to grow not just our YouTube following, we also want Instagram followers, LinkedIn followers, and just build the brand.
So for Coding Life, I feel like the vision is to share our learnings with everyone. We interact with so many interesting people on a daily basis and we get to learn so much. So the main goal is to share our learnings with the world so that everyone can, get a piece of the engaging conversations we have with people. And more than that, just to learn from really interesting people and also learn how to leverage our networks in order to, expand our outreach and get to, and the privilege of getting to interact with so many new and interesting people.
The reason I asked all the members individually is because I wanted everyone to think of their own personal goals without the influence of Adam or the other members. My mistake is that I didn't answer the question myself first. And even though I was now the last one to answer, I still didn't know what my vision for the podcast was. Out of everyone in Coding Life, Jar Jar is the only one who's not in Sauder. So today I'm going to Vancouver Film School and he's going to show me around because you actually can't get in the building unless you go to the school, which I found out the hard way when I was putting up posters. I've been thinking about my vision. I want to create a positive impact with this podcast, share hard and inspiring stories to help others who are struggling see that things do get better, as cliche as that sounds. But something about that sounds lifeless. It feels like there's something missing, like I'm not looking at the full picture. So I didn't know that there was multiple campuses for Vancouver Film School. So I went to the wrong one because the security guard was like, there's no one here right now. So now I'm trying to find Jar Jar. I found Jar Jar. It's Jar Jar, guys.
I'm Jar Jar, nice to meet you.
I think I'm starting to realize what my vision for the podcast is. In business school, it is so easy to get caught up with needing the best internship and taking the typical path because if you don't get a summer internship out of your second year, you're a failure. But being in Vancouver Film School, even just walking around, put a lot into perspective. It looks like the forest.
So fun fact, the rumors I hear is that this school used to be a museum, so that explains why some of the studios, they already look like they're scenes out of the movie because they used to be exhibits for this could be a forest that you'd see in a museum or like a caveman kind of thing.
The creativity that bounces off the walls and unlimited freedom to just create and bring stories to life felt like a breath of fresh air. Compared to a place where your success is dictated by whether you could get into a Fortune 500 company before your frontal lobe has even fully developed, seeing an entire other world of options that are just as valid and fulfilling felt comforting. Very cool. Very vintage. My vision for Quoting Life is to provide a safe place for students, young adults, anyone who feels like they have so much value to bring to the world, but they just don't know how. Provide them with stories on the unconventional paths, the lowest of lows, the whiplash of constant life changes, etc., to hopefully inspire them to continue dreaming big and putting their plans into action, because in the end, it will all work out.